everybody, my name is Hey Louise for the win and welcome back to another Hey Louise, and today we have a special guest. Joining us today is Mr. Fishy9. Now today we will be cooking cheese toasty. Well, the way I was taught by my dad, not the way I like another way. So I will show you the ingredients. Cheese, of course. You're gonna need butter. You're gonna need some bread. All the good stuff.
Where's butter included in ham and cheese?
It's not ham and cheese. It's just cheese. Cheese toasty. Okay, guys. So I've got the frying pan here already for going like sizzling and heating up. You want to get your non-sticky thing, non-sticky spray, and make sure you don't spray yourself with it. And spray your pan. Now my pan is actually coming hot, so I'm gonna turn it off. Because it's kind of becoming hot. So, what you want to do is you're going to get some bread. And you might want to put make sure you have sticky cheese. If you don't have sticky cheese, then I recommend using butter to put it together. So you need your butter and just like put butter together. Put butter.
Why did you not add me? You've got to say me.
I've already said that you joined, you know. So we're going to put you here, guys. You're going to make sure that your butter is very easy to spread on your, it's called toast. Oh, well, it's not really toast. Just bread in general. Because everyone likes easy to spread butter, you know. So you want to put the butter there to hold it together. Once you've done one, do the other one.
Is this the butter, baby?
What?
I checked really times. Let's go.
So then you want to keep on spreading that butter. Make sure it's all around the edges actually. Make sure when doing it, if you don't think your cheese will melt, then put it around the edges because then it will stick together, the butter. So it can be like a last minute sticking thing. So try and spread mostly around the outside when you're spreading. So that's done. I'm going to grab our cheese and we're going to open it up. Now, I don't think this cheese melts, my one. So don't get the... Wait, let me just check if I have any other cheese. Unsalted butter, maple spread. Nope, don't have any other cheese. Because this cheese is good. Okay, what you want to do is you're going to get your cheese, put it in the middle. And then if you can see the outsides and you want, you can put some more butter on the sides. Just there. That it sticks together. So just be aware when spreading the cheese to make sure that they stick together. Then you don't need to spread on the other side because you've already got it sticky on one side. You want to make sure that sticks. So like, make sure this sticks. If it doesn't start to stick when you first flip it, then yeah. So it's starting to stick for mine. Hopefully it's sticking for yours. Now it's going to drop that bad boy in there. Grab our tongs and begin cooking. Now you want to flip it at least a 10-second flip. So that's probably 5 seconds already. We're going to grab this bottom. We're going to flip that. And it looks beautiful. It actually doesn't look beautiful, but you know, expression terms. Not really expression terms. But you want to make sure, oh yeah, that's probably why. Probably turn my pan on. Does turn on. Yep. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna grab this, flip it over. Hopefully it should start. You might start hearing the sizzle, or is that? So we do have apples with it. You can add other fruits with it, but I'm using apples today because it's what I have. Once that's done, I'm gonna flip this, keep on flipping it to make sure it's golden and brown. Mine probably won't look like it's golden brown because, yeah, I'm just gonna put that on higher. You might not want to put it on a really high heat because then it'll cook too fast and next thing you know you've burnt it. So that isn't something that we want.
1 second, and go like that.
So hopefully the butter is melting.
I have to do you.
Hopefully my butter is melting, so that it's, you know, sticks together. So sometimes you want to like just keep the mold together. But it's doing well. My butter's, I don't know if the cheese is starting to melt. It does look like the cheese is starting to melt, but it won't be a perfect sandwich or cheese sandwich. So mine's already coming apart. You can pick it up, put it to the side for a bit. Ow! Don't touch the edge of your pan, guys. Don't, just saying that. Turn your fire on low if you're doing that. And you can spread your butter again on it because it might be easier. So you might want to open that up. And sometimes the butter might have moved. So you might just want to get some more butter and put it on the side there. And you want to spread as much, but not too much butter, then it wouldn't taste like cheese, it just tastes like butter. But you want to spread some on the side so that the mold will stay. So we're just gonna spread some more butter, guys. You don't have to put more butter if yours is sticking. I'm just putting more butter because mine isn't actually sticking. So hopefully, yeah. I'm gonna put that in. And once that's stopped cooking, we're gonna plate it up straight away because you want it frequent. Then we're gonna start chopping our apple, which is here. We're gonna get a different apple. Okay, so my cheese toasty isn't really looking like a cheese toasty right now. If you don't want to follow if you do follow this and it fails the first time, you don't have to try a second time. You can just go and what's it called? You can go search up the actual recipe. I gotta remember. I forgot the recipe. That's why. But I remembered something like this. So yeah, it's all good. All good in the hood. I also recommend using cheese that actually can melt. Because if you have that, then this can happen. So I'm guessing mine's done before I burn it. Yeah, mine's not really done. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the fire, leave that running, and let's start chopping our apple. Okay, guys. So get your apple. Make sure it's washed. Always wash your fruits before cutting. I always do that. If you don't see me do it, that means I've probably already done it. It did work, but if you don't want to use this, like you've tried this before, you've tried using this way and it doesn't work, I recommend going onto YouTube and either YouTube or go to the internet and start just search it up and the internet should work. Sometimes you can get the seed in there. I don't think the seed's good to eat. Oh well. Well, you want to start chopping that up into small pieces. I'm not going to do the half chop again, guys. I'm just going to keep them in long straights. Get that. Get that. Even though we don't get as many pieces, it's still there you go. I got my pieces all cut and chopped. I'm gonna throw the cork away. And then we're gonna go add our apples. Once you've added your apples, it should look like this. The cheese toasty should be melted if you're using cheese that can actually melt. I do recommend using that because cheese that I used today did not melt at all. It is good to get melting cheese for cheese toasties. So don't get this one that I'm using is the Woolworths cheese slices. Don't use that, it doesn't melt. Don't listen to Woolworths. But thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed cooking with Hey Louise. Big shout out to Mr. Fishing9 for joining me in this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and like. Also, just telling you guys that there's a series that I'm doing with T Squish Potato, but that is in what's it called? That is in his channel, not my channel. Go check it out. Well, we're also doing it with T Cheesecake Gaming, T Cheese Gaming. So check it out on T Squish Potato's channel. It's on the friends side if you're using a laptop, or channels on if you're using an iPhone or an iPad. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all later. Bye.